Hi, and welcome to my channel, Dream Awakening. My name is James, and I help people awaken from the dream. Okay, so here we are in the middle of my 40-day challenge, and I regret to inform that I have fallen from the path once again. It was by accident, like it was the first time. I had my wet dream the first time I blew my challenge. This time I actually ate some New England clam chowder, and I really was unaware. I somehow, I guess it did not, I didn't fathom that clams have a heart. I couldn't believe it when I found it out, but after I'd eaten it, I kind of thought about it. I was like, I don't know if it was a funny feeling, or it was just a little bit. They only put a little bit in those cans, but nevertheless, I ate some lower vibration entity in the form of a clam, and so I blew my challenge. I'm not eating any meat, right? Because I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in a couple of years now. No chicken, no fish. I mean, I was a white meat eater, I guess. Chicken, fish, and turkey. And seafood, I guess, was my diet for the last 25 years or better. And just the last couple of years ago, I dropped all the meat, and so I had no meat at all. Nothing that has a heart. Nothing with blood has a heart or eyes or anything like that. Nervous system. But I was unaware that clams do have a heart, and so I disqualified myself and found that, having done that, I gave myself, permission to go ahead and, smoke a little, and then, have, sexual relations with my partner, and I even had a drink of cider. Oh, does that make me a bad person? I hope not. I'm trying to be a better person by cleaning up my system, and so what if I slip up a little bit? Okay, so that's take two. All right, and I don't, consider those failures, although they were failures. I failed to complete, the challenge myself, the 40-day challenge. But that's okay. I got up and I tried again. The second one, I slipped up, after even just a couple of days. Somehow I just didn't get off to a good start, and slipped up. Okay, and so now here we are. This is I'll, term it my third attempt. Now, granted, I've never taken this challenge before. Okay, I've never went this long or even challenged myself to go this long. And I just don't need that lower vibration. Same thing I did with stop eating meat. I stopped drinking milk. As well. Milk is terrible. The things they do to it. And I drank milk every day of my life, pretty much a couple times a day. I love milk and cookies, and I have cereal, and milk and waffles, milk. Just to drink it. Born on it, raised on it, I drank it all my life. I found out what was in it. It didn't take me very long, just a couple of days, and I said, no, I don't want that in my body anymore. And so I found alternatives. I drink coconut milk and almond milk, and they taste great, and they're great alternatives. I don't miss my milk at all. Whenever I want cereal, I grab that coconut milk and throw it in there. It's a little bit thinner. You can get some that taste, they're a little thicker, and some that taste. They even have some a little bit sweet, and it's great stuff. It's a great alternative. Look into it if you're still a milk drinker. It's a great alternative for milk, coconut milk or almond milk. Okay, so now, and then the smoking thing. I smoked cigarettes for a long time. I smoked cigarettes for years. I really only quit smoking cigarettes a couple of years ago. And even now and then, I've had a couple. Over the last few years, I might have had, 4 or 5. Oh boy, it's not that big a deal. But nevertheless, I still did have a few. And so, I'm just like anybody else. I have my vices. It's things that I need to have a little bit more under control. Sweets, I don't need, the sugars, and I'm sure. Really, now from what I've understood, I'm sure what is craving those sweets and that sexual urge and the smoking urge that is a parasite that is gotten inside and is basically uh, controlling the body, and it gives the body these urges that the mind recognizes as substances that it wants, and the body just is so uh, um, overwhelmed by these parasites that it 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 has to have them in order for the parasite to survive. So it'll crave these tendencies. And so the whole purpose behind this 40-day challenge is to rid the body of these parasites, to starve them out by will alone through your mind. Now, just like everybody else, I've got a mind, and a conscience, and I try my best. And well, the second time I fell after little over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. But I must say that even after that amount of time, I gained a lot of insight, and I consider it a success, small success in itself. It's the third, or this might be the fourth time I've actually went on a binge and deprived myself of my smoking pleasures and sexual pleasures for more than a couple of days, really, at a time. I went, what was it, 30 days a couple of months ago, and then I went 31 days, and then I started this challenge thinking, well, yeah, I can make 40 days, and I read this little pamphlet on Simulation Life User's Guide. I'm going to put a link in the bottom in the description. You'll find it if you want to check it out. It's a little pamphlet that describes the rules of the game for living in the simulation life. I'll also put I started my own Patreon channel, and if you want to join my Patreon channel, you can view that little $10 booklet for free on my Patreon, or you can just buy it from the creator, and I'll put as well, like I say, his link down below. You can support him, or you can support my new channel and get it free. I'll also be posting some other things on there as well that you can enjoy, that I've picked up along the way, that I would love to share with you. That's the only way that I can share these things with you, is to have some type of medium where I can post these things away from YouTube. So please, if you are a subscriber to my channel, please consider being also a Patreon member. The link will be in the description once again. And what I would like to also add on the tail end of this video is a recording that I made just after not smoking for 18, 19 days. I have some really profound insights that come upon me right after I smoke. I really seem to get in touch with my higher self, and messages come through. So what I'll do is post that directly after this preliminary upload here. Okay, so anyways, we are going to start another challenge, another 40-day challenge. I'm going to take 3. Okay, I'm going to try again. I'm not going to stop until I do it. So maybe my body can listen to me this time. I can have a little more control over myself and my body and my choices, and go a simple 40 days without giving in to the pleasures of the flesh. Okay, so I'm going to start the new challenge. Let me see. Look at I'm trying to make it to where it ends at the end of September. So the beginning of that will be 20 days into, or the last 20 days in August, and 30 days in September. That would make 40 days. So right at the end of September will give me 40 days if I start on the 12th, which is this coming Monday, last day will be the 11th. And also, I wanted to give everybody a heads up, if you're following me and doing this as well, feel free to either fall off the wagon or continue your 40 days. Show me that you can do it, and maybe that'll give me encouragement, to do it as well. And if not, feel free, like I said, to fall off the wagon and start again on the 12th. And this whole thing, again, it's just to improve. It's not just to improve, but what it will do is clean your system up so much that you very well might wake up, okay, from this dream state, because what has you asleep is all these attachments to your senses. It is a dream state awareness. So unplugging yourself from these senses, from these sense attachments, will awaken you. Okay, if you can go 40 days without giving in to that desire of the flesh, 40 days, 40 nights. If you can do that, I believe you will have awakened yourself. Now, I want to be there when you do it, so I want to do it myself as well. I've never done it this particular way. Okay, I've been studying this for years now, and I've been very eager to undertake this challenge. And so it's a brand new thing for me. I'm also still human, at least inhabiting a human suit. I know that I'm much more than that, because I have awakened myself to much more than that. Twice I've been awakened into a state that is very hard to explain, other than it's the only thing is to describe it is like when you're asleep and then you wake up, you have this brand new awareness, this brand new consciousness that is all encompassing, and it's so much more valid and real than where you just were. Except it's not like when you're sleeping, you don't really remember where you just were. This was the case where I was already awake, just like we're awake right now, and then I woke up again, and that is profound when that happens. And so that is my plight in trying to share how to do that, how I did it, and so that you may possibly experience the same mind-altering, life-changing experience that I had. And so I'll leave you again once more with the recording that I made right after I smoked, coming off of my over 2 week sense deprivation, pleasure deprivation. Okay, and also once again, the new challenge is going to start on the 12th, Monday, August 12th. We're going to the end of September. Thank you very much for listening. Peace and namaste. So it's a simple concept of your thoughts going out are electric, and they're positive. Just positive in nature is because they're expressed in an outward fashion, or so it seems. And what returns to you as your experience is what you feel, and that's magnetic, and that's what your heart is. Okay, this is what I've figured out, is what's taking place. You can think anything, you can want anything that, to your heart's content, yeah, funny way of saying that. But it doesn't matter what you think about. What you feel is what you experience. So feel what you are in essence, just your pure spirit. That's what you are. That's what you are. It's pure energy, pure spirit. Feel that. Feel it. Don't think it, but feel it. And turn the priority onto the feeling instead of thinking that you want to feel it. Just feel it. Let the synchronicity happen between the feeling and the thinking. so that you're not wanting or desiring anything, because you already are everything. All you're doing is going round and round in circles trying to be what you already are. So raise your awareness by putting your consciousness in the feeling of your heart, not in what you think. Let your thoughts become one with your feeling, and you will know that you are everything and you're everyone all at the same time. We're all this one thing waking up right now. I'm waiting for you to finish waking up. Waiting for you to finish waking up. You're the last one. You're the last one. Waiting for you, okay? It's time to wake up. How do you do that? Get in touch with your feelings. Get in touch with your heart. And align your thoughts with your feelings. Quit trying to be something you're not. You are everything already. Raise your consciousness all the way to the top right now. It's time to wake up. Peace, baby. Namaste. Wake up, wake up. Waiting for you. You're the last one. You don't think so? Think so? Wake up. And Wake up!